This is gonna be a fun, casual, ranting video. I know you guys, let me turn that off because I feel like you can hear the air. Okay. I know you guys love my dating videos and this is gonna be a good one. So, dating apps. I've reviewed quite a few of them. I've talked about them. I've talked about my experience on them. I've went from being completely off of them to on two of them. Yeah. So, a couple of videos ago, I told you guys I wasn't getting any sleep because I stayed up late talking to a boy. I was very excited about it. That came crashing down really quick. Where do I even begin? Okay, I was on Hinge. This all started with Hinge. And this kind of experience, this is my final, most recent experience on dating apps, and it's like, is there a human being on a dating app that isn't a liar? Is there? I mean, let me know in the comments if you've met someone on a dating app who was just a gem, because I don't believe that that exists. Okay, so I was on this dating app, I was matching with different people, and I matched with this person, and I was like, ooh, he's really cute, and he lives nearby, and, like, I was surprised. I was like, ooh, maybe he's a catfish, like, he's too cute. He was, like, 6'3", a baseball player, like, literally everything was, like, tick, 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 box check, check, check. He had a dog, he liked animals, like, everything was just, like, yes, this is awesome, amazing, great. We matched, wonderful. But when I was first talking to him for like the first conversation, I was like thinking he was someone else, because when you talk to someone on an app, like there are pictures in a little tiny little circle, and I have bad eyesight, so I thought it was someone else and I wasn't that interested, and like then I realized like, oh shit, that's a guy who I really was interested in. So I like felt bad that I was kind of being like not short, but like not as invested in the conversation, which probably ended up being a good thing because guys like it when you play hard to get, which is annoying. But yeah, so we talked for like one evening, maybe from like, I don't even know, like maybe 3 hours in the evening. And it was going really well. He was really into the environment and animals and just like being healthy, and we liked the same kind of food, and like we had very similar history. We're both 1 of 5 siblings. Like everything was matching up, and we both said within the first conversation, like, this is too good to be true. Like, this is weird. Why are things lining up so well? He was playing baseball at a baseball park on a team I have gone to see since I was a child. He had just moved to the area. Like, everything was lining up. He went to college where my sister went to college, like literally everything. And then he asked me for my number. He was like, is it too soon for your number? Normally I would say yes, but I was like, you know what? Let me just have some hope. Let me feel good and positive about it. Let me get excited. I'm a very bitter person and have very low expectations for people. So this was going well, and almost every time I've had something go well, I'm always like waiting for the other shoe to drop. And half of me was doing that, and I was really trying hard to find a balance between being excited about someone and feeling like, when's the other shoe gonna drop? So I was struggling with that, but we started talking, and we were talking all the time, and we had decided we wanted to meet, but he was on the road with his team, so we couldn't meet for about 10 days. Literally, I think the first or second night we started talking, he's like sending me photos from the bus, and like we were talking about so much stuff, and I specifically asked him, because I have this issue with like trust and everything, I asked him, I said, what are you looking for? Because I don't want to be like played around. I had shared a lot of intimate stuff with him, my sexual assault, my history with other past relationships, and we really, like, I feel like I opened up to him a lot, and I said, what are you looking for? And he specifically said, almost word for word, I'm not going to scroll through all the messages, but he said, nothing really quickly, but if something were to happen, I'd be totally open to it. And that's kind of where I was too. I don't need a relationship like right now. I want to hang out with someone. If things start to progress and it feels right, why not make it official? You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of the headspace I was in, and I felt like we were both on the same page with that. He was excited about my kittens. He was talking about meeting my kittens, and we had planned a date, like, to meet up, and I was like, oh, we should go to this cute duck pond. It's probably where you live. He literally staying with a family that lives on this duck pond. Like, it was just like everything was lining up. It was too perfect. So crazy. So we had talked constantly, and there was one day where he didn't text me, and I was like, okay, no big deal. Like, I don't need to talk to someone all day, every day. I actually kind of liked that he played baseball because he was kind of busy all the time, and then we had like maybe a few hours in the evening to talk, and that's kind of what I want. Like, I don't want to be texting you all day, every day. Like, maybe throughout the day if something funny happens that we had talked about, like, I'll text you, but like, I don't need to text all day, every day. Like, it's not needed. But if we're talking every day and then you just disappear for a day, like, you could check in, you could be like, oh hey, I'm having a really busy day, I'll text you tomorrow. Like, I don't know. Is that too much to ask? I don't know. I just felt like the way that we were talking was like so intimate? Is that the wrong word? Probably. And like I said, one day happened where he didn't text me. So I let it go, I didn't say anything, and the next day he still hadn't texted me through most of the day. So I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna be that person who's just like, if you're not gonna text me, I'm not gonna text you. So I texted him, I just said, hey stranger, and he immediately replied. And like, we got back into a regular thing, but I spent time, like when he was on the road playing games, I would watch his games on YouTube, on live. Like, you could find the games, and like, I was watching them because I cared, and like, I wanted to know how the game was going, because obviously he couldn't text during the game, and like, I had invested quite a lot of energy and time into this. And I don't know if you guys have had experiences where you met someone online or something and you were excited about them, you tell all your friends, and then 2 days later they're like, oh, how's it going? And you're like, yeah, that's over. That's pretty much what happened. I want to say we were talking for about a week straight, and we were talking, and about 5 days in, he had told me, he had referred to me as the girl he's interested in. He was saying he was nervous because he never met anyone online before. I have, and I was like, why are you nervous? Like, for me, I'm never nervous that someone's not going to like me. I'm nervous just going into it, like the build-up. And he said he was nervous I wasn't gonna like him, and I was like, oh my god, that's so cute. And like, he was calling me babe and baby, and like telling me I'm safe and I don't have anything to worry about with him. And like, when someone says that to me, I find I don't take it at face value. Like, when someone says you can trust me, I'm like, okay, sure. I have trust issues, and for good reason, apparently. A lot of people have done this to me before, where I've talked to them and gotten close with them, and it's hard to kind of be able to protect yourself and like not fall into that trap. But you also don't want to just not take any risks and you'll never find anyone. And that's the balance that's really hard, I feel like, to come by on dating apps, or really dating in general, especially for someone like me who's been through the ringer. Like, you want to trust someone and you want to give them a chance and the benefit of the doubt, and you want to be like, oh, maybe this is a good person. But at the same time, you're like, I've been screwed over before and I felt this way before. Like, how do I know if this person's telling the truth? I talked to a couple of my friends and they're like, be excited. Like, it's great to be like excited about it, and like, you deserve it and all this stuff. So I was trying to let go of my fears and my like anxieties and like doubts and stuff, and like him. And so we were talking regularly and everything. One day, wake up, I'm going to my friend's house to go swimming in her pool, so I obviously wasn't going to have my phone on me, so I texted him saying like, listen, I'm going to be at the pool, you know, pretty much that was the gist of it, saying like, I'm not going to be around to text. So after all this texting, he says this in the middle of the day while I'm at my friend's house, so thankfully I wasn't alone when this text came in, but like, right when I was starting to feel good about it and like excited because we were supposed to meet like within days of this, he sends me this, word for word. Maybe I should just pop a screenshot in there. Hey, I'm just going to be totally honest with you. My intentions have not been pure. I've had the wrong intentions with you this entire time. I'm not looking for anything serious at all, and it's not fair to you that I've been stringing you along. I'm sorry, and again, I feel terrible. So it's not like he changed his mind, or like he was getting scared that we were like clicking so well. No. He's pretty much saying, I've been lying to you the entire time. So when you told me you were sexually assaulted, and I could have been like, whoa, like, I feel bad, you're opening up to me, and I'm not being sincere. When I asked him what he was looking for, he could have said nothing, something casual. I made it very clear that I'm a very slow mover, so he didn't, like, I'm assuming he didn't think that we were going to get together and hook up, and like, then he could ditch me, because I made it clear that that wasn't going to happen. I specifically flat out asked, what are your intentions? Like, what do you want? And really, like, what are you looking for? And he lied. Completely lied. Like, there's no way, like, I'll get into what he says later, but he said that, and I didn't answer for a few hours. I was just, like, shocked, like, blown, like, oh, if this had happened a few days earlier, I probably would have been still in that zone of, like, expecting it, but it didn't. I was like, you, like, what? Part of me was, like, this much of me was like, well, at least he said something. He didn't just ghost. He did reach out and say something, so that's nice, but all I wanted to reply was, your sisters would be so disappointed in you. Because multiple times while we were talking, he had talked about his sisters and how he looks out for them and is very protective. Oh my god, you're protective and then you treat women like this? Like, it doesn't matter if you have sisters or not, but like, if someone did this to one of your sisters, you're telling me you would be like, oh, that's fine. No, you wouldn't, but you think it's okay for you to behave this way. Just like, insanity. And the thing is, I told him how other people have done something so similar to this to me, and he was like, oh, that's awful, like, blah, blah, like, ooh, that would have been the perfect moment for you to be like, oh, you know what, I'm doing that too. Like, I don't know, there's so many different ways I could have responded to that. I could have not responded at all. That was, like, my first reaction. He said that, and I said, okay, me neither, LOL, have a good game. I knew he had a game that night, and I was pretty much saying, like, I wasn't looking for anything serious either. Like, I don't really know what your whole point of messaging that was. And then 2 days later, he texted me hi at 12:30 in the morning. And I didn't answer, and then what time was this one at? About 10 minutes later, he goes, I've decided I'm just going to be straight with you, and if you're into me and my ideas, then good, haha. Next morning at 11:30, I was like, you know what, let's just see. I want to see what that means. Like, what does that mean, his ideas? I was like, give it your best shot. Like, I just wanted him to see what he was going to say. I don't even want to, like, know if I can say this online. I feel like I can't put in a screenshot. He said, I was in the mood for a blowjob, and posted a winky emoji. That's how men treat women on dating apps now. Yeah. That text came in and I was just like, what? I was expecting him to say something like, you know, friends with benefits, like whatever. No. That's the message he sent. And the winky face, ooh, that boiled my blood. I was like, you put a winky face thinking like that's how cocky you are? Like I was gonna say yes to that? Like, yes, oh my god, you just totally ripped the rug out from under me and told me you've been lying to me for the last week when I really opened up to you emotionally. But you want a blowjob? How could I say no? Guys, like, people. So I didn't answer to, I didn't respond to that because I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, I honestly was gonna film this video then, but I completely forgot. Like, I just, like, I wasn't thinking about him enough to even make this video. But about 4 days ago, he texted me. Yeah, I knew he would. I just had a feeling that was gonna happen. Because it does. Because guys just think I can be as much of a douchebag as possible and I still will get the girl. Yeah. So this is what he says. 7:40 p.m. Hey, what are you up to? Want to meet for a drink at the duck pond? I wasn't going to respond, but then I thought, I don't need closure or anything. I just want him to know that what he's doing is like how stupid can you be, you know? So I said, did you really think I was going to say yes to that? Like, after what you said to me last, like, what? And he said, maybe. I was going to shoot my shot, lol. And I said, maybe you should rethink your level of confidence, because, like, you can't be saying these things to a girl and then expect her to come running to see you. And it's not like he was like, oh, you want to hang out this weekend? It was like, right now. Yeah. So he said, haha, or drunkenness. So he wasn't being extra cocky, he was just drunk, and that's where the courage came in. He has the nerve to put in the cute little, like, monkey emoji, like this. Like, dude. He said, so I'm guessing you don't want to. I'll provide the Coronas and limes. A, I don't drink, which I had an entire conversation with him about when we were talking. Yeah. B, no. Made it very clear. There it is. Your answer is no. I don't want to meet you. He said, A, I drink, so I'll bring them for myself. And B, why not? I said, because I have zero interest in meeting someone who thinks my only value to them is fantastic blowjob abilities. Because that's what he said last time. And I didn't make that as a joke. I didn't write any LOLs or ha-has or anything. So he goes, ha ha ha, obviously you don't know me if you think I only think that's, if I think I, what? Wait. Ha ha, obviously you don't know me if you think I only think that's your value. Great grammar. I put, you pretty much said exactly that last time we talked, but you're right. Obviously I don't know you. You've been acting since day one. Clearly he was. Did he not admit to that earlier? Did he not say earlier in that one text where he was like, I've been leading you on this entire time? I have no interest in anything serious. Like, I've not had good intentions from day one. Did he not literally say that? I'll put in the screenshot again. Pretty much he admitted to lying to me the entire time. And he said, I never act. It's all real. Like it or not, lol. I said, so then you're just a liar. And he said, ha ha ha, how? I said, I flat out asked you what you were looking for, and you lied. And he said, no, it changed. That's not a lie. Even though in that original text, he literally said the entire time that he was lying. He didn't say, oh, I changed my mind. He said, I was leading you on. But he said, but I understand. So it's a no, right? Did I already not say no twice? Did I not? I said, it's a no. I don't trust you. And he said, fair. And that was the last time I heard from him. A lot of my friends were like, oh, block him. I don't want to block him just because I want to see if he reaches out again. Like, I'm not thinking about it other than right now to film this video. But, like, people, oh my god. Like, no wonder I'm still single at this age and all my friends are getting married because I can't catch a break. Like, what is this? My friends go have their college relationships, those end, they meet someone, and it works out, and now they're getting engaged. Like, and I've talked to how many people and had so many potential people, like, and every person has to be like this. Like, and people don't believe me. Like, when I tell them stuff, they're like, no way. Like, people aren't that bad. They are, and they're worse than that, too. Like, I'm not shocked, and this is the kind of thing I expect, but now I feel like people can understand why I don't want to date and why I'm like so disinterested and so not excited about people, and like why I'm so picky, because like everything sucks. Like the hope I had for this, I was talking to my therapist about it, like all my friends are so excited. I wasn't acting like this is the person I was gonna marry, but I was excited. This is the first time I was excited to meet someone. I was like, even if we don't hit it off in person, like we have a lot in common. Like we could just be friends. I could show him around the area. He's new to the area. Like I wasn't acting like this was like my end all be all, this is the right guy for me, but I was excited to meet someone for the first time in probably over 8 months, and yeah, almost a year. And I don't like, and then just to have that excitement level go up and up and up, and have the doubts go down and down and down, and then to have the rug ripped out from under you and deal with someone like this, like that first week I wish I could actually upload all of the screenshots from the messages where he seemed like the perfect guy, like so nice and sincere, and he didn't claim to be like, oh, I'm not like every other guy, but like he came off like genuine, like so sincere and genuine. And like obviously my judgment and character of other people is not great, because I was starting to trust him, and like we hadn't even met yet, and now it's just like, what a shitty person. Like I'm going on vacation next week, and I'm deleting my apps, and I have no interest in dating right now. Like I just want to relax, focus on me, my future alone. But like what the hell, come on, like am I ever gonna meet someone who isn't this douchebag? And I'm not lowering my standards, and like I'm not forgiving someone for this bullshit, and I just let me know if you've had these experiences, and I'm just the lucky one here. But thank you for watching. Please subscribe to see more from me, and yeah, bye.